Yeah, some days you get here and say, let's go beyond the stream. And then there are days where we go really beyond the stream. Anyway, this is going to be a great day today, isn't it, Samantha?
It is.
It's been a while since I've seen you. You staying busy over at HTC?
Absolutely. All the time.
All the time.
Yes.
Well, you're in that marketing game. So that is your boss is here. He knows what I'm talking about. In marketing, you're never caught up.
That's true.
We got everything done. There is never a day in the marketing game.
No, that is accurate.
And I think other people that work in other departments would probably, they go out, okay, we've got to do an install here. We got to get these 25 installs in this subdivision. Check it off the box.
Right.
Marketing is a whole different animal. It may not be as strenuous physically sometimes, but mentally it wears on you. You got to have the right temperament for it.
You're right. I would say it's both. It can't be physical while working events and whatnot, but strenuous all the time, changing all the time for sure.
You just never caught up.
No.
Yeah.
That's right. Everything changes.
And new things pop up on the horizon that fall under the marketing guys, which is why you're here today.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I work to process sponsorships for HTC.
Wow. Bless your heart.
So it is ongoing all the time.
Never ends.
That's right.
All right. Well, we'll get into it. Whoa is Samantha. Whoa. We're not going to whine too much, but it is an interesting dynamic that you just never clear off that calendar. There's always something to do, which is neat. How did you get started? Because I think you were a REEL Kid, which is a program that really got its roots here on this particular set. HTC instrumental in that way back.
I was nominated to be an HTC REEL Kid back in 2004, 2005, that school year. I was nominated for various reasons, but I had a younger sister to get sick, and she was away at the hospital, and I maintained the house while she was away.
Bless your heart.
Of course, was with her, so I was nominated for that. I was responsible for my younger sister, paying the bills, buying the groceries, getting us to school, cheerleading, softball practice, all the things, and maintaining grades and whatnot, as I should. So I was nominated to be a REEL Kid for that.
Well, then marketing's a piece of cake for you then.
I would like to think.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, duties as assigned.
That's right.
And that you're just on board with it. The REEL Kids program is still flourishing.
All the time. Yes.
It's got to be a treat. Do you ever meet with some of the REEL Kids through the years? And you're probably introduced as such.
We are. Yes, we are. We get to spend the celebration with them each spring, which is a good time. We learn their stories. We get to actually meet the people, the children that we've seen their videos and whatnot on our website and YouTube. It's neat to actually meet these children that have achieved so much.
Well, you're one of those folks kind of like me. You came from somewhere else. You've got quite the story. I drove down about 2.5 hours south from the Raleigh area. But you come from, military, so you're all over the country.
That's right.
From Arizona directly?
I was born in Germany, and then from Germany we went to California to Nevada. I would say that I spent majority of my childhood in Las Vegas.
All righty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she turned out okay.
That's
Las
right.
Vegas. What was life like there? We've chatted, and I said I think I would thrive in Las Vegas because I can go out there. I don't have all the pitfalls and stuff. I love the architecture and the energy. How about you?
It's different, of course, my experience as a child growing up there. You don't get involved in anything downtown, and you don't go to the casinos and whatnot. So life outside of the Strip is definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different than here. I would prefer here, hence why I live here.
Right, sure.
But I still visit Las Vegas. I have family there still.
Whole different vibe growing up in an area like that, especially with that gambling mix. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and you have that. But when I've been there, I'd go around and see different things in the city other than the Strip, and you've got little community parks.
That's right.
And you've got churches and all the little towns. I love going to the little towns.
That's right.
Areas. Mm-hmm. So what was it like growing up there for you?
It was definitely different. Not somewhere that I knew I didn't want to raise my family there.
Yeah.
People are different, not as friendly, that kind of thing. We would come here every summer to visit my dad, and I'm just, from the get-go, preferred here.
Okay.
The atmosphere here. I don't know that I would care to go back to Vegas if it wasn't for visiting family.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like I've had enough.
Yeah, you've had enough of it?
Yes.
You mentioned something about Arizona because you were asking me how I dealt with the weather out
Yes.
there. How did I feel about it? So you got some ties to Arizona too.
That's right. That's right. We lived in Lake Havasu City for some time when I was in 8th grade. Yes. Heat, heat, heat.
And spring breakers.
That. Absolutely.
It's a big spring break town for that particular area of the country.
Yes. A small town, but they take over.
Sure do.
Yes.
Any stories there about spring break? Did you ever go to spring break there at Lake Havasu?
See, when I was
We'll try
only
to
in
keep
8th
it
grade.
family friendly. You were only in 8th grade.
Yes. So just growing up.
That was never a problem for Travis and Deacon to hang out with me on RiverTalk. In fact,
Right.
Deacon would have probably been DJing something in 8th
See?
grade at a spring break party. Let's not make it about him on our wonderful Beyond the Stream broadcast. So you got through. Did you attend college after high school, or did you go directly into HTC?
Well, I attended Horry Georgetown Technical College for a short while, and then had the opportunity to start at HTC. And once I was working at HTC, felt like I had something good going, benefits, all that stuff kick in. I would, of course, was an adult in my mind at that point. I needed
sure.
to do the right thing.
Well, you grew up fast. If you're hustling all of that.
Absolutely.
I mean, the adulting thing, the kids, they're blindsided by it. I'm like, weren't you guys paying attention here when we were doing it in front of you in real time? But probably not.
They didn't need to. That's right. They didn't need to pay attention. It's what they feel like. When you're a kid, you don't think it matters, for sure. But I started HTC in 2007. So this coming February will be 20 years, and I've been with HTC. Yes, I feel like I was born there.
Now
I was born at HTC, so basically,
that's interesting.
I was in retail with HTC for 14
So is that where you started?
Yes. I started at our Coastal Grand Mall location when we were in the food court next to the movie
Yeah,
theater.
sure. Yeah.
2007. That's right. I was there from 2007 to 11. I went to our Sockasty office after that, went to our East Conway office after that, and ever since I've been in Conway.
Now, when you say the East Conway office, is that the dealership?
Yes.
The old car dealership?
That's right.
Yeah, we did some TV over there for
Okay.
2 or 3 years, maybe.
Right.
I lose track of time. Now I realize how long I've been over here doing this when you're telling me that you were in high school, 2004, 2005.
That's right.
Yeah. Good grief.
Jesus.
So customer relations, that probably prepared you for marketing because
Yes.
you already knew how to reach those people.
Yes.
That's a nice skill set that you got. Obviously, it was recognized.
Right. Right. There's a lot to be said for going through and being in the customer service side of things before you go to marketing. It definitely brings a lot to the team.
Yeah, it does. Customer service.
That's right.
That is king. You can have all the wonderful things that you want, but if the customer's not happy, you can have the happiest customer, and there are occasions, but they're not going to be your cheerleader. But boy, oh boy, you have one bad experience, and it can spread like wildfire.
That's right. That's right. That's why HTC tries to excel in customer service. We like to think of ourselves as some of the best with customer service, of course.
Then that leads me to this: who came up with the survey at the end? Was that a marketing or a customer service idea? We're asked if we'd like to take part in the survey.
I feel sure that was marketing, just not me.
Okay.
But yes, our team.
You guys look at that program, change it up. I mean, how has it changed? I've done it a few times, but I don't recall if the questions were different.
I'm sure
or
they
not.
do. Yeah, I'm sure that is looked at and assessed, and based on answers that are given, feedback they receive.
Yeah.
That's right.
Customer service and marketing. So that's
right.
a good litlittle bridge there. I mean, if you do, it's fast. And I just wondered how much emphasis you guys put on that on the backside. Because I always have favorable experiences. Even when I wasn't happy, I was in a much better mood afterwards, which
That's
is kind
wonderful. Means we did a good job.
Yeah,
That's right.
tremendous job.
That's good.
So what are you doing in the marketing department? There's a lot of different areas. You got digital, and you guys still do print.
Yes, we do. We actually send postcards and everything still. Printing of postcards and whatnot. I don't work necessarily with that. I work to process sponsorships for HTC.
Right.
So any of your school events, anything like that, people reach out asking for our support of their events at schools or different school initiatives. The opportunity to sponsor different events in the community, Riverfest, for example, which is coming up this weekend. We are a big sponsor of that.
Yep. So many different things.
Yes.
You're out there with all the different sectors. I know you've been involved in the home building industry
Right.
with the Home Builders Association. Obviously, education, great partners in that with all of the universities and the technical school,
That's right.
which is a real treasure
Yes.
to have in our backyard. I was blown away. As we've done this Beyond the Stream, I'm learning things. A lot of guys that have come through and are writing code and working on that side of the business, they came from right here out of Coastal Carolina or Georgetown Tech.
That's right.
You guys have seized upon that. Most kids, once upon a time when I first got here, they graduate and then they go off somewhere else, or they just go to college somewhere else, and they would just come back and visit and around the holidays. But now HTC's leading that charge. You got to be one of the bigger employees in the area.
Yes, I feel sure that we are. Absolutely. Yes, we have over 600 employees.
Get out of here.
Yes.
600.
Over 600, 8 retail locations.
How's the retail changing? Everything is digitally done online, but I mean, why would I go to a retail location
Some people,
as an existing customer?
right, prefer that still, to come in and actually pay their bill in person and get a receipt for their check payment. I mean, that's just, some people prefer to do that still, which is fine. Some people prefer not to leave their couch to pay, paying their bill. So it just depends.
Yeah.
But we accommodate both.
I deal with people who've never written a check in their life.
Yes.
That's beyond me.
Right.
I'm like going, don't you have a checkbook? I've never written a check in my life.
Right. That's
He's
right.
43 years old. Wow. I don't understand that.
No, that's a little different.
I'm like, well, I'd like to have a conversation about this, but it looks like you need an energy drink. I don't know the correlation between people who don't have checkbooks and energy drinks. Maybe it's just me.
Right.
Maybe somebody else learned something on Beyond the Stream.
No, that's right.
So let's talk about family. I mean, obviously it was important to you. That's why you became a REEL Kid, and the importance of family.
Right.
Everybody that works at HTC tends to stay there for a while, so it's got to be a great company, great benefits for the family.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about yours before I let you get out of here.
Okay. The benefits of HTC.
Well, let's start with your family. We'll get to the benefits. How about your family?
My family is my greatest blessing, for sure. I'm married and have a son and a daughter. Daughter is older. She's 12. Son is 9.
Okay.
Yes, both thriving. We just made cheer at the middle school, so we dance.
Oh, wow. I mean, there you go. That's the excitement.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
cheer.
Right. We will go to Disney this weekend for her to dance in a parade on Main Street.
That's too cool.
That's very
that's
very
neat.
exciting. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. What an experience.
That's
for
right.
her.
We just finished up baseball, All-Stars. We made it to All-Stars, yes. So that's exciting, too.
Wow, you give somebody a chance to brag about their kid, man. Give her an inch and she'll measure it.
I will.
That's awesome, right?
I will, yes.
Yeah, All-Star too. Is baseball his sport?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes. He loves it.
Used to be mine.
Yeah.
But if I hit the curveball, I wouldn't be here. I'd be on the MLB network.
There you go.
Yeah, talking about the Cincinnati Reds.
That's right. That's right.
The Reds. Maybe the Yankees. Samantha, good seeing you.
You too.
As always. Boy,
Yes.
a REEL Kid and right here in the thick of things on Beyond the Stream.
That's right.
All right, I know you got things to do because you're in marketing. You guys are never caught up.
That's true.
Good seeing you.
Good to see you as well.
All right, that's all we got for this edition of Beyond the Stream. We'll see you real soon.